Wednesday. How's it going? If you're coming into the live, let me know where you're coming from. If you're new, put a number 1. If you're new, put a number 1. If you've been here before, put a number 2. And let me know where you're chiming in from, okay? I love to hear where all my people are coming in from. Appreciate you guys. We're going to kick the live off shortly. I just want to make sure I get more people in here. And hopefully you can hear me well. Welcome, welcome. I'm going to give YouTube a few more minutes to do its thing. Welcome to the live, guys. When you come in here, guys, let me know you're here by engaging, please. So if you're new here, put a number 1. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. If you've been here before, put a number 2. I love to know where my people are coming in from, okay, guys? So I appreciate you. If you're joining, if you're hopping in, I appreciate you. Trying to see how I can get into the chat area on here. I don't think I can while I'm live. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I was live at 1, I believe, yesterday. Today is 12. I come on live every day at 12. And so we're going to see how this works today. So, hello, Praveen. Is it Praveen? Hello, how are you? Happy Wednesday. Happy Winning Wednesday, guys. I'm looking at my iPad real quick. I'm seeing if I can see how my live is doing on my iPad. But welcome into my live. It's a great day. I like to call Wednesdays Winning Wednesday just because that goes with pretty much what I do now. I'm doing great, Pravin. Hello, Tish. Is it Tisha? Hello. Hello, Jerome. I don't understand that language. Guy, where are you guys from? Is everybody here from the US? I don't think so. I have a few other people on here. Let me know where you guys are from. I like this platform because I can reach so many people all over the place. I have people from Switzerland come in my lives. I have people from India. I have people from India coming in my lives. I have people from Japan. Like, I love these platforms because, you get to learn from other people, and just, I love it, right? I do TikTok lives too, but I don't get the reach like I do on YouTube. My hobby, honestly, guys, I don't really have hobbies. I pretty much focus on my business. You're from India, Praveen. I don't think I really have a hobby. I love to take walks. I just love to walk. Like when I get off of from my 2-hour workday with my business, I go and take walks, especially now that the weather is really pretty here in the United States. And I live in Virginia. You're from Nepal, Auntie. Hey, what's going on? I love when people call me Auntie like that. That's cute. um, awesome. I love it. Listen, I come on here daily and to share basically what I found last May that's allowed me to be able to make an income online without going to a job. And that's what I come on here to share every day, right? So my job is to meet people all from this platform, teach people, and then share with you guys what I'm doing. And if you want to join, you can. If not, no harm, no foul, right? Sorry, and this little tripod is moving a lot. Big fan from Nepal, mountainous country. Nepal also, God Buddha village from Nepal. Awesome. Use the edit icon to pin, add, or delete clips. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, guys. Do I like farming? I've never farmed. Why? Because I'm from Virginia. No, I know nothing about farming. Like, honestly, guys, I don't even have plants in my house. I don't have plants in my house. Let me show you something real quick. Like, I love, so my area, like my room is my tranquility. I do my business from my room. This is like my office space, right? Welcome. Oh, Indonesia. Cool, cool, cool. Listen, I don't like plants because I don't keep up with them. My mother used to love to keep flowers in the house and things like that, but I'm not good. I don't have the green thumb, guys. So let me just share with you. Look, I love like I was saying, my room is my tranquility. I love to come back here. This is where I pray. I feel comfort. I feel like God is with me right here, right? Look, so this is what I have in my space, like these fake vines with the lights. This is my area. That's near my window. So for me, that's tranquility. But I don't keep flowers and plants in my house. I don't keep that. You like nature? I do love nature. I like to go out on walks. I love to see the deer. Sometimes we have deer out here. I'm not in the country of Virginia. I'm in a suburban area. So I don't live like where there's a lot of like wildlife per se, but we have deers that sometimes that are near where I live, and, birds and all that great stuff. So guys, if you're here, welcome. Please be sure to give me a sub to my channel. If you're new, I appreciate you guys. This is engaging, right? We like to engage on these platforms. I'm here to give you some value about what it is I've found. And then if you want to take part in that, that's great. But ultimately, I just like to talk and share it, right? Would you rather watch a tree grow or knee grow? Hey, are we being racist in here? Look, so another thing I want to tell you guys is, if I have anybody being disrespectful in my life, I will immediately block you or put you in a timeout. That is just uncalled for. Like, that wasn't even right what you said. Is it Abdullah? Like, don't get racist on my lives. Please don't do that. First of all, I'm biracial. I'm black and Italian. We're not going to talk about that stuff on here. I don't even like when people use the N-A. My son does it all the time. I don't like it. So I'm gonna sit there and talk, guys. And I may have to block some people, but let me get into my story, okay? So guys, I'm 52 and I worked in corporate America for 18 plus years. I was laid off last year. Laid off. And this is why I'm telling you this topic is very important to me, because I will never go back to a job again. When that happened to me, that just shows me how the mentality of the employer is. They don't care about their employees. You're very replaceable. Had I known that that was going to happen, I would have looked for a side hustle sooner. What's up from mine? Hey, man, what's going on? Wise up. Love it. Florida is awesome. I lived there for five years. I lived in Florida. But let me just keep talking, guys, all right? And I will answer anything down here as long as it's respectful. Keep the chat respectful, please, okay? Listen, I worked in that job and I gave everything I had, like most people do. You want to get your raises and all that great stuff, so you think. But ultimately they decided to downsize the department I was in, and then I no longer have a job. So being 53, first and foremost, let me explain this to you, because people are like, how come you don't have a retirement? How do you not have a savings? It's because I lived for the paycheck to paycheck, like most people do. It's barely enough. And guys, let me explain this to you. When you make more money, you spend more money. Can we agree on that? Put a number one if you understand what I'm saying. Most of us don't come from the background where we're really good with the money. So when you start getting it, you're like, wow, I got that extra, so I'm going to get this new car, or I'm going to buy this next expense, right? It starts to build up. And that's what I found. Me and my husband found ourselves in that situation. So we literally lived paycheck to paycheck. I didn't have enough to put towards my retirement or a savings, because I had 3 kids. I have 3 kids, right? Younger through the years. Now I have 2 adults. One's back home right now. And then I have one left who's in high school right now. So with all that I'm saying to you is the job is only meant to barely keep you afloat. My husband still had to get a second job. So we were still finding ourselves struggling, right? So when they finally laid me off, I was like, okay, yeah, it's scary, but I need to get my mind right and shift out of that employer mentality to a person who is going to be bold, who's going to be motivated to do their own thing, and that means business, right? So last year I found a program, guys. That's what I share on these lives. I found a program that allows me to work a 2-hour workday and I get 100% pay, 100% profit per day, not bi-weekly, not weekly. Can you provide me a visa? No, I don't do that. Come to Nepal, really. I want to come up from Nepal, really, for education purpose. Please reply me. I don't do visa. So let me tell you that viral shorts, I don't know if you're trying to be funny or not, but you would have to get sponsored by an employer to get that. I used to work in HR, so I know these things. You would have to get sponsored by an employer to get a visa to come here. That's how it works. So back to my topic. I no longer work for any boss. I'm my own boss, right? So I'm telling you all that. How can come? I don't know what you mean. You would have to apply for a job here in the United States, and you'd have to get them to sponsor your visa for you to come here and work. We had a lot of tech people in the bit. We had a lot of people wherever I had my jobs. We had a lot of people on visas that were in the tech industry. They knew about technology, right? Speaking of technology, listen, what I found, you don't need any tech skills, right? That's why I love it, because I'm coming from a whole new background, right? HR to what I do online is so different. I didn't have to have any experience with this. I didn't have to have any following, zero following, right? So that's what I loved about it, because listen, I'm 52. I'm starting over again. But I didn't want to go back to another job to be able to have to go through that all over again. Not only will they pay me less because I'm older, which they can't tell you that because that's age discrimination, guys. What is this? Sorry, I'm coming in the process of it. Selection. I'm not understanding what you're saying. Hey, viral shorts, but I'm talking about business. I'm not talking about getting a job, okay? That's what kept me broke, Mr. Viral Shorts. I don't do that anymore. I stay home. I create content. Let me show you what I do for the 2 hours. Let me share it with you real quick. It's as simple as this too, okay? For an hour a day, every day for 1 hour, I create content. I literally post 3 videos a day. Okay. I do 30 minutes of copy pasting ads. I create ads. I use Chat GPT. I come up with some ads, very short ads. Then I post them on classified sites, free classified sites. And that draws people to me. They're asking me, what are you doing? I usually like to target my audience, and my perfect customer is usually moms, dads who struggled. That's me, right? So that's my perfect customer. Moms, dads, maybe like my husband. I'm trying to get him off of his part-time job. With this program, I'm able to bring enough money in. By the end of December, I can retire him. So if you're a wife who's married to a husband who's they missed out on being with their kids, I want to help you, because that's what happened to me. I missed out on so many years with my little kids through the years because of a job. I always wanted to be that stay-at-home mom, but bring an income in, not rely on my husband's income. You understand? So when I found this, I was like, thank God, because now I don't have to rely on his income, and he doesn't have to kill himself just to bring something in here, right? So that's what I'm saying. I do 1 hour, I do short form videos. I'll put them on here for shorts. If you see my shorts, I have one going viral right now. Very simple video. Guys, this is how simple this is, right? And I'm in my bed right now, just chilling. I wanted to be near the sunshine because I can see, outside my window right here. Normally I'm at my desk. But look, this is how simple it is. Right now, I could be sitting in my bed, take my phone, my mobile device, hit the record button, just sit with my coffee, drinking, looking around, and I put some text on the screen, put a call to action, And that triggers people that are interested in what I have to come and ask me about it. That's what you're going to learn with the programs that I promote, right? That's how I get my income is I promote them through attraction marketing. My videos are going viral. They get views. People ask me, "What are you doing?" So that's what I do. So I do the videos 3 a day consistently. I don't miss a day. 3, and I spread them out. I'll put them out and I'll batch them. 3 throughout the day, different ones. There might be one with me talking about my struggle. It's always going to be about my struggle. I lost my job. I'm 52. I needed something to replace that income. I found the program online. I put that in my text on my screen, or I talk about it directly, and I have captions. And then in the end of my video, I always say, if you're tired of the struggle, if you're tired of living paycheck to paycheck, drop the word ready down in the comments. I would love to share this with you. That's all I do, guys, every single day consistently. That's how I'm able to make daily pay. Now, that's not it. I'm going to explain to you what it is that's paying me. What am I selling that's paying me? But the thing is, I don't feel like I'm selling because I'm only talking about my struggle, what helped me, and here's how you can get the information. That's all I do. I'm not a salesperson. I don't go out here and pitch people on a phone, bug people, family and friends in the DM. That's not what I do. I would never want to do that. It's ugly, right? This is such a simple business model. So listen, again, 3 videos a day. I do copy paste ads. I target my perfect customer. They ask me for more information. I send them to my website. The last 30 minutes is I comment on those videos that are running for me when I'm not at my desk, when I'm taking a walk, when I'm sleeping, guys. I'll comment back to those guys and I'll tell them, "Hey, here is the PDF, a free PDF. Go here, download the PDF. It's going to get you over to the products, the programs that I promote. You choose one of them to learn from. And after they decide to purchase one of them, I get a commission, 100%. I don't share it. This is not MLM. This is not network marketing. This is not crypto. This is none of that stuff. It's simply 4 programs that I promote through video, and then I get paid. That's how I get paid, guys. And that's as simple as it will get. The structure of this program is to allow you to have your time freedom. Guys, I didn't have that on a job. I didn't have time freedom. Who here wants time freedom? Put a number 3 in the chat if you want time freedom. Because I knew for me, I wanted my family back. I wanted to be present for my kids. I wanted to be able to take them on appointments and not have to ask a boss. And now I have that. I can schedule my lives that I do. I do lives. You don't have to do lives. You can make money with this without a live. I just like to do that because I can connect with my people and they can ask me questions and stuff like that, because a video is one thing, but people want to ask you questions, right? So that's why I give back like that. As I give on these lives, I like to share my face. You know, you're seeing that I'm real, right? And so literally, guys, I wanted my time freedom back and I have it, because not only that, I make profit on my terms. So I make profit when I'm sleeping. And I'm going to get to the next part. I'm going to talk about the products first. But I make money while I sleep because I have an automated system that does the selling and telling for me. I don't sell. When you guys go and get my free blueprint, by the way, if you want it, comment down below ready. If you're watching this on the replay, put replay down below so I know where you're coming from. If you want my blueprint, guys, comment ready. I would love to share that with you, okay? This is a free PDF you're going to get. And then when you get it, you're going to put your best email address in. And when you put your email address in, now you're going to get the blueprint and you're going to get more information about the programs. But I talk about the programs. I share them on the lives. But you're going to actually be able to get into the programs, look around, see what it's all about, see if it's for you. If it's not, no foul, no harm, no harm, no foul. You can keep on moving. But you'll now be in my emails, my automations for 30 days until you take action. We're going to have a webinar Friday. If you get in my emails today, you're going to actually get an email from me today, tomorrow, and before the live starts, to the webinar starts Friday, you can learn more about it too, because my millionaire mentor is going to be talking to you guys. You can come in, listen, be a fly on the wall, and learn these skills that we're all utilizing to make daily pay. Okay. So, with that being said, let me start and share with you the 4 programs. Okay. I have 4 digital done for you programs. These programs will help anybody who's got an open mind, who wants to learn some new skills, even if you have a job. Let's say you want to learn just to learn, or you want to have a side hustle, guys. There's something here for everybody. So the first product I have is called our Launch Pad. It's a basic program. It'll allow you to earn a few hundred, maybe a month extra. It is $100 one time fees for any of the programs. Yes, you have to pay because this is a business. You're purchasing something. If you purchase something in the store, that's the thing I think is so funny about people. You would purchase a streaming service with no problem. But when people come online to talk about what they're promoting, we're entrepreneurs, we're small business owners, you're so hesitant to purchase. It just cracks me up. I never was like that. I was always open-minded to things. And I knew for me that this was how I was going to make my income, so I didn't hesitate. But I'm going to still break it down for you, okay? You have to learn to shift your mindset a little bit. So, first of all, the programs are going to teach you high income skills, teach you how to market, be able to create videos like this, how to make daily pay in 2 hours, right? That's what the programs are going to teach you. They're going to allow you to get licensed, to resell the programs, doing the same thing I'm doing. You're going to learn from our millionaire mentor, because she could charge thousands of dollars, but she doesn't do that. It's all included in the programs. You're going to get one-on-one mentorship from her. So that's why, that's what I do. I sell and promote these programs through my attraction marketing. So the first one, like I said, is called Launchpad. It's $100. The second program is called Passive Daily Blueprint. It's going to allow you to be able to earn 6 figures. So if you want to replace your income, you would start with that program, and that's going to allow you to quit your job. Even if you never made 6 figures, it's $300 a day you're earning. Okay? $300 a day times 365. What does that give you guys? That's a 6-figure income. Then we have the Digital Mastery. Tell them, mama. Deets. Thank you so much. I'm trying because see, look, I just don't understand. Like, it's ingrained in us since we were, I think almost since birth. Like, my parents my mom was an Italian immigrant. She came to the United States. She still worked and worked and worked, right? Labor jobs. She didn't know better. She's like, oh, well, I want you to not have to do this. So you going to go to get an education, which I got 2 degrees, get into a job, and then you can work your way up. It never worked like that for me. So I wish I had someone like that I know now, this millionaire mentor, who was going to tell me these things. My son knows more than me. My son is 19 and he's already in the entrepreneurial mindset. So that's what I'm saying. If my mother and my father would have told me these things, but that's just not the case. That's the old school mentality, right? People need, yeah, they do need to hear it. I appreciate you. So listen, you're teaching, I'm teaching, okay? This is a learning moment. So anyways, guys, I don't like to get way off track, but you need to have a side hustle. If you're working a job, don't just depend on that job, because look at me. I ended up losing my job after 18 years. I'm 52. I'm starting over, okay? But I'm starting over in a good way. I'm proud of myself, right? Because this is going to give my family generational wealth. You can't get that. And that is another good one. I know I'm getting ready to start that as well. You listen, you need generational wealth, right? You're not going to get that with a job. A job is going to keep you broke, people. You need to listen. That's why I love people like Dietz that comes on here, because he understands. Look, inflation's going up, right? That's why I'm saying people are losing their jobs like crazy too. Look, I know I'm getting off track a little bit. I'm going to go back to the programs in a minute, okay? I just saw an article. It was from Business Insider. So in my area, we have a large mall. And when I go to the mall, guys, it's like a ghost town in there. They're closing so many name brand stores, like H&M was one. They're closing so many, but this article was talking about places like Kohl's closing down. Oh, I appreciate you, Happy Charms. Happy Winning Wednesday to you. Listen, Kohl's, what was it? Macy's, guys, uh, Walgreens, Joann's Fabrics. These are just to name a few I can remember. But they're laying people off. They're closing down. Why? Because everything's online, right? That's why I know I'm in the right place, because my programs are digital. That's the new wave of the future. Digital, digital. Everything's digital. People like the convenience of just going in and ordering online. I get DoorDash, right? Today, coffee, DoorDashed it, right? People like that convenience. When you go to Amazon, you're ordering online, right? And then it's shipped to you next day, that, the third day, whatever the case may be. I'm so sorry I have to go. Okay, take care. You guys can watch us on the replay. Anybody, hashtag replay. If you want my blueprint, comment blueprint down below and I'll send it to you. It's a free PDF to check it out. So listen, everything is digital. I don't care what y'all say, it's digital. Look at everything. Everybody, when COVID hit, guys, that's when this whole shift happened. That no one wanted to leave their homes, right? It's just convenience. So what I have are 4 programs that teach you how to live in this digital space, how to make an income in this digital space, how to make 100% profit in this digital space, right? It's not a get rich quick scheme. You have to put work in, but like I told you, this is what I do every day. 1 hour, I create 3 videos. I go live an hour on here and an hour on my TikTok because I like to interact with people. Not everybody has to do that. You can still make money with these without that. We have a lady who just posts on Facebook, but her story's there. So she gets a lot of engagement. She's making money that way, right? She clears at least, I want to say, 5,000 a month doing that. Just Facebook. She doesn't go live. She doesn't do video. She just posts. But there's a strategy here for everybody, right? It's just your message. Whatever your struggle is, someone else out there has the same struggle. We're not perfect, right? So I tell you, I do 3 videos a day consistently. Don't skip. I go live 1 hour on here, 1 hour on TikTok. I do copy paste ads for 30 minutes, free classifieds. Then I follow up with people that are asking me for the details. And then they go to my website, which is my automated system. Guys, I didn't finish the programs yet. I'm gonna get to them. I just like to talk with people like Dietz because he knows what this is about. He understands it's important to have a side hustle and it's important to get, like he said, invest in gold, invest in things that are going to give you that generational wealth, guys. So my $600 program is called the Digital Mastery Course. That's going to teach you how to make 6 figures in 6 months, right? That's the program that my mentor started with, and she made it in less than 6 months. She made $1 million, actually. So why wouldn't I follow someone like that? I don't want to listen to the broke people because I'm going to stay broke. I need to follow success. I need to talk to people who are in the same mindset, who want to follow leaders who are making good money, right? She's done everything with this. This is her program. She taught us. She basically duplicated it for us to do the same stuff and learn the skills, right? My final program, guys, and this is what I did. This is how I started. It's called a Legacy Builder. Hey, Sam. Welcome back, Sam. I think you were on the other day. Listen, Legacy Builder, just the name alone would tell you, it's allowing you to build a legacy for your family, leave a legacy for your family, generational wealth, right? This program is teaching me skills on how to make earn 4 streams of income. That's what I do with this program because I can earn. I'm already at the top of the program. That's the last program we have. It's the bestseller program. It's $900. All the programs are one-time payments. You pay a $39 fee. Always invest so you can make money in your sleep, right? And I do make money with this in my sleep. That's what's important. You have to be making money while you're sleeping. But that's because of my automation. You have to have automation as well, right? But my top selling program is the $900. It gives you more mentorship because our $6 million earner our $6 million mentor. She literally is the one who leads us in this. So we get mentorship, hands-on mentorship. I get on legacy builder calls yesterday. That's why I was on here late yesterday, because I wanted to make sure I got in there. She teaches us for like 20, 30 minutes. Then we break out into breakout rooms and we discuss things with other people in the community. And then we get back on and we can ask her questions. And she guides us. If we're having a pain point, she literally helps us. She gets us unstuck. So I needed that. I'm coming from HR corporate to now a business that's online. I needed mentorship, guys. I also needed a community. We have almost 52,000 people in this community. So it's important. Gold was 200 an ounce back in 2005. Now it's 3,400 in 20. Whoa, my gosh. See, I wish I would have known about that. See, I need to get in on that. Like, I'm gonna have to check that out. I have someone who promotes something, some gold and stuff like that. I'm probably gonna hit them up. But I appreciate you sharing that. Anybody want info from Deets? Go ahead and ask them. I mean, I'll plug you in right here, Deets, because I mean, I already know somebody who's in that, so I'm going to get involved in that. But for the sake of this video, guys, what I'm sharing right now, all the older folks who got jewelry, they know what they're doing. Yeah. They held on to it, right? I mean, that's crazy. Well, this is my gold. My gold, like my mother, she had a few gold pieces that I held on to, but money goes down and gold goes up. Isn't that crazy? Well, this is my wedding bang. I can't do anything with that. This is gonna stay on my hand. Maybe when I die, maybe my kids might have it. I don't know. But anyways, so the number one seller we have is that $900 program, guys. That $900 program is teaching me how to make 10K months. Right now in our community, we're learning how to make 10K per month utilizing social media, guys. And so that's what I love to share with you guys. So the next part is automation, guys. So I already covered the 4 programs. If you want to see the programs broken down, guys, please go to my channel profile when you have a chance, if you can. I'm not sure if you can get to it while I'm on live, but my website is Manuela, my first and my last name, Vincent.com. That'll take you to my blueprint and you could check out all the programs and you decide if it's for you. And if it's not, no harm, no foul, guys. I'm just here to educate. Okay. So listen, you need automation. Any of these programs come with a done for you automated system. The funnels are done for you. They were created by our tech people. Everything's done for you. They're highly converting, right? On average, it's 1 in 20 buying. Lately, it's been about 1 in 8. So if I get 8 leads in a day, 1 out of those 8 is going to purchase from me. Those stats are really good with our funnel. They works very well. Invest in gold, because at the end of 2025, gold will be 39. What? That's crazy. That's crazy. You see the things I'm learning too. I've seen that. I never thought to invest in it. But I have people in my circle that I'm going to hit up about it. But guys, if you're not taking advantage of these opportunities like that, like, I don't know what you're doing. Like, that right there is an easy way to make money, right? That's crazy. So anyways, you guys really got me thinking. I'm excited about that. See? So many ways to make money, right? Online, through gold, different things. There's so many ways. You just have to do your research and connect with the right people, guys. You should have developed reading book. Really? I'm going to be doing something soon. The way that, there's so many ways to make money, guys. There's other things in our program that will teach you also. If you don't want to sell the programs that we have, which I don't know why you wouldn't, because they're already done for you. There is a lesson in there on how to create your own ebooks, how to create your own coaching groups, which is something I'm going to be doing. And that's other streams of income. You got to be having multiple streams of incomes nowadays. Author Rich Dad. I read that book before. Rich Dad, Poor Dad. That's a good one. So listen, guys, we're getting off topic a little bit, but it's all in the same area. You know, you have to be making money while you're sleeping. That's the wave of the future. Digital marketing is amazing. Guys, I don't invest in I don't do any investing in stocks and stuff like that. Like I get people coming on my live sometimes asking me, how about that? No, I don't promote that stuff. That might work for some, but I feel like it's really risky. No, I haven't read that one. Purple Wishes. No, I don't want to risk my money like that. Like I am a risk taker, but I want something that I know is really going to give me a return on my investment. This has, this program's had, I was able to get my original investment back. That's when I know it worked and my belief level went higher. I got my 900 back what I invested originally from this program. Not even that, I'm learning skills. That's a return on investment. Even if you didn't make any sale from this, you're learning skills. That's a return on your investment. I spent thousands on 2 degrees, guys, and I still have debt from that. I'm using this to pay that down. You got to think like that. People always put a block. They always put the money is the problem. I can't afford, you can't not afford to get this. You know what I'm saying? You have to learn to invest in yourself. Have you read Diary of a Wimpy Kid? My young kids used to read that. No, I haven't read it, but my young kids have read that. Stocks are manipulated by government. Okay, that's good to know. But I stay away from that. I'm not messing with that stuff. It's volatile. For a while, I was learning how to do binaries and stuff like that. And I got excited because I was winning. And that was a while ago. I did that while I was working a job, right? And I thought I was really doing well. And then I ended up losing money. No, I'm not doing that crazy stuff. I mean, these people I was learning from, they were mastering the skill. That was how they were making their money. But you have to be really good with it. And I don't have the time or patience for that because dollar is losing its value. Man, you guys are smart. I have some smart people on here. See, you're schooling me on these things, right? I love it. I love it. So guys, let's get back to it, okay? Because I don't want to get off track. So automation is gonna work for me 24/7. It basically, when I'm sleeping, I make money because my system is talking to you guys. Whoever gets my free blueprint, you're gonna get into my automations, and now you're gonna get an email from me for 30 days until you decide to purchase the program or you opt out. Right? It's a rejection free business because I don't have to pick up a phone and hear another no. I know when you join me, if you decide to come into my automations, I have leads daily. Leads lead to sales, guys, because the automations I have from our millionaire mentor, she set them up and they convert very well. So that's what's making us make sales on autopilot like that. I'm going to be sharing with you guys the community in a second, and show you some wins in our community, but you will be a part of that community as well. That's what I love about what I have here, right? I didn't want to be alone in this, guys. I didn't want to buy another course that I'm by myself and I don't know what I'm doing. That's wasting money. You could pay $97 for a program, and I've done that, but I didn't know what to do with it. It just sat. This is an interactive program. I paid $900 one time for the Legacy Builder. I have mentorship. I have a community of 52,000 people. If I had problems setting up my website, which is already done for you, you just got to connect the payment portals and things like that, a couple steps. If I had problems, I have a legit tech support team that helps with that. They get on a Zoom and they walk me through it. Heck, if I didn't want to set it up myself after watching the videos, I could pay them to take care of it for me. BRIC countries that mainly focus on new currency of exchange and future, that is yuan, stock are, okay, yeah, because dollar is losing its value. I got you, Sam. So listen, guys, let me just finish up with this. Automation is key. You need to have, my system is highly converting. When someone comes in, they're going to go through a series of emails. They either decide to purchase or they're going to opt out, like I said. So I don't speak to anybody. The only time I talk is when people are in my chat. They ask me questions or they're engaging, which I appreciate. They're hearting my videos. They're sharing the videos. They're subscribing to my videos. They're following me on my content, guys. That's what I love because I'm reaching people that way, right? I'm connecting with like-minded people, and that's what I love about this program. The digital marketing space is amazing, okay? You learn so much, you grow so much, right? I've grown my channel within the last couple months. I've grown it because I utilize this space for what it's meant to be for, right? Not dancing, not scrolling, like really. And then you got my friend Eric who comes on here every day. Beautiful rings, hand gestures. He thinks I should be a hand model. He's crazy. Anyways, listen. Thanks, Eric, for being on here. You know I appreciate you, even though you talk about my rings every day. So, guys, every day you're also going to get training. So every day my millionaire mentor, she comes and she drops a training video, 1 minute to 4 minutes. You watch it. It's talking about something that you need to do today to keep you engaged, keeping you on track, keeping you motivated so you don't get off track. Literally things like, for instance, again, she's talking about 10K and how you're going to get your 10K by the end of this April. So once you get the 10K, guys, it's easy the next month, because right here in this community, all you need are 12 customers. I get more than that a day in leads. 12 customers a day. That's going to give you 10K months here. Guys, don't invest in Bitcoin because that value remains some. Yeah, I heard about that too. Again, I'm not investing in any of that stuff right now. Like, I would love to think about doing the gold. That's what I'm going to be getting involved next. But this is how I make my daily pay, right? That would be passive income for me. Invest gold. He's like, invest gold. I will, Sam. I have people who are in that industry and I've known them for a while. I'm gonna hit them up for that kind of stuff. So, anyways, I'm making sure I'm on track. So I talked about the interactive community. We have almost 52,000 now. You're going to get the mentorship, guys. And that's what I love about it. So I'm going to turn my screen and share with you guys. Okay, 1 second. Let me get to the right area. And then you guys, if you want to see the programs themselves, you're going to have to go to get my blueprint, because on this video today, I'm not doing that. You can watch my replays. I've done that on other ones, but I want you guys to get to see everything. That's the only way you're going to go, is if I direct you to manuelavincent.com so you can go check it out. Get my free blueprint. Check out the details, okay? I'm just going to show you what the classroom looks like. Let's see. Wins. Okay. Okay, let me turn my camera, guys. Okay, ready? So let me show you this. So let me go back to the main screen. And maybe I can't show you on this. I'm just going to show you what it looks like, okay, guys? First and foremost, this is the community. It's called Digital. I'm on my iPad, so it's kind of hard to show. It's smaller. Digital Growth Community. So every day, like I said, our mentor drops a video for us to watch. Right now, she's talking about who has made 10K in 1 month in our program. Like, this is what she says to encourage everyone, right? These are pinned. We're announcing our next webinar, which is this Friday. And guys, this is how simple it is. Look. She literally gives us the image to post in our system. So I already sent out my first email to everyone who's in my system already. So this is just a picture of it. And this is what it says: from scratch to 10K, the 2-hour day system. Anyone can start even without tech skills, right? Then she goes as far as to give us the emails, right? So that's the Zoom, but then we have emails, guys. So the emails, these are the emails we use. She literally drops the emails. We can change them up to be more personable, but these are what I put in my system. She gives us everything. That's how copy and paste this system is. It's really copy and paste. Everything in this process is copy and paste, guys, okay? Look, let me share with you guys our wins. But every day you're going to get something like 82. Today she asked people were asking questions, so she answers them. Wins. Okay. Hopefully you guys can see this. I'm going to scroll. Anytime somebody makes money or they have success on let's say you get more views on your TikTok. Can I pin it down here? Hold on 1 second. I don't know if I can do it from here. Um, yeah, I don't, hold on. Maybe I can do it. Let me go on to my, 1 second. Hold on 1 second, okay, guys? Let me go on my desktop real quick. All right, let me go on my desktop. 1 second. Let me open it up on my desktop and I can pin it in there. I don't know if I can pin it, but I can put it in here. Let me go to my live. For some reason, I can't do it from my phone. It's weird. Give me a minute. Okay, I'm in my YouTube. Hold on. All right, YouTube. And if you guys are watching this on a replay, put down hashtag replay. You can comment down below for the blueprint if you're ready to learn about these programs that I'm talking about, guys. Just hit me up. I'm trying to get to my YouTube page. Everything's so slow today. I think my son is playing games because I noticed that he always does that. It gets like really slow in here. Okay. Bear with me, guys. I'm getting there, okay? I'm just getting to my live. Okay, it's loading. I'm going to put it in the chat, and I don't know if I can pin it, but I'm going to do this, okay? 1 second. Okay, ManuelaVincent.com. Guys, ManuelaVincent.com is the website, but I'm going to pin it for you guys, okay? It's this right here. Oh, I can pin it. Here, there you go. I just pinned it for you guys. If you can see it, that way you get it. That's where you go. All right. You guys got me out of my bed. I wanted to relax while I'm doing my live today, right? That's okay. So anyways, I just pinned it for you. So while I'm at my desk again, I'll just show you the screen on here, okay? I'll show you my community real quick. It's all good. We're live. Anything can happen, right? But that's where you go. Literally, you go there. Let me see. Go back to my community. Let's see. I'm telling you, everything's slow in here today. I have good internet. I don't know what's going on. My Wi-Fi is super slow. I'm not sure what's going on. So, guys, that's the website you'll go to. I'm still trying to open my community up on here. At least it loaded on my iPad, but right now it's like really super slow for some reason. It's school. Boom, come on. It's loading now. Okay, I got it, guys. All right. So let me turn my screen. Oops. Okay. Oop. Now I put a blue. What did I just do? Really? Ugh. Seriously? I just hit something. None. All right, there we go. I hit the green screen by accident. Okay, look. So here's the community I was talking about. It's 51.8 thousand members, okay? So I already went over this part, but let me show you the wins on here, guys, okay? Wins. So if you can see this, let me go to the new ones on the top. So you'll get access to the same community once you get started, guys. This is included, okay? So here we have people talking about, they said happy winning Wednesday, right? First TikTok posted. This person made $900 while out with my daughter. Guys, that's automation, right? Let me get my coffee real quick. That's automation, because our automated system converts so highly that that's why we're able to make the money that way. We don't sit there and beg people to purchase from us. They literally go into our automated system and they look at the information and they decide which program they want, right? That's what they're doing here, okay? That's why these people are getting, that's why we get sales. That's why she made that 900 while she was out with her daughter. Let me keep going. This person passed their assessment. I am certified as well. You only can get certified through the Legacy Builder program, guys. See this? The Legacy Builder, because this is the highest program we have. And by the way, there's no extra charge for the certificate unless you want it personalized. It's 10 bucks. I paid to get it personalized. I want to stand out more. That gives me credibility as well. So these people are coming in here saying, hey, I got my certification. I passed my assessment. We use Chat GPT for a lot of stuff, guys. You think I come up with my topics off the top of my head? No. We use Chat GPT for a lot of stuff, and we personalize it to ourselves, right? It helps you to come up with things, right? You're going to learn how to use that in here. Look, this person said, I did it. $900 sale on their live. When they went live, they got a sale, right? I say that to say that it's good to go live because you get profits faster, because there's always going to be one or two are really interested in learning what you have. And so it's faster to do that on a live because you can show them the system live and in action. You can show them the programs and then they're going to take action, right? Like everybody's asking me for my blueprint. I just pinned it here, okay? So this person said they got 1,000 followers on TikTok, right? Best haircut ever. Look at this person right here. They said $300 while at the hairdresser. Never stop talking about your business. You never know who's listening. This person got 1,000 views. What else? I'm gonna keep going, guys. There's like 29,000 pages of wins here. I'd be here all day if I had to show you all that. I just wanted to show you what's possible here and how we're able to do it. Let me go to the next page. Let's see. This person said, I'm over the moon. I have worked so hard for months and was ready to give up. But today, don't know why, but I made 2,800 just like that. Well, I can tell you why. Your automations, Cassandra. Some people are funny. Look, 900 this morning. This has been one of the best things I've done. And trust yourself to start the business. I am on my way. So these are real life testimonials I'm showing you guys. Every day people are posting in here and you can do the same when you start, right? If you needed tech support, for instance, let's say you got in and you needed help with your setting up your payment portals in your program, you could come here and post in here and tech will answer you. Or you can go into the actual programs themselves, and you could actually get them to set it up for you for a fee. But I didn't do that. I just followed the instructions in the program, guys. Look, let me just show you real quick. I'm not going to go through the whole program because I have to get on my next live on TikTok at 1. But I just wanted to show you guys what you're getting. So this is the dashboard. When you choose your program, whichever one you choose, you're going to have a dashboard, right? So I'm a legacy builder person. That's me. But I have access to everything because I purchased the highest program. It encompasses all of those programs. Here's where you would get your the skills to learn how to get licensed right there. And so I'm going to show you this real quick. You see? This is the program. So you would go into your legacy and where it says start here, you would literally start there. You'd watch your videos, right? And you implement. This is where you go to set your website up. You implement. There are literally step-by-step videos in there. You just pause and play them, how to set everything up, right? The capture pages and everything is going to be done for you. All you're doing is clicking a button and importing it and importing them in. Guys, do you guys know what system.io is? That's what we use. Okay? We use systems.io, right? We use that. That is our program. That is our automated system. Look, it's asking me for a code. 1 second, guys. I'm going to turn away from the camera real quick to get the number because that's private information. 1 second. And then I'm going to copy that in. And boop. Okay, did I get it all? No, I didn't get it all. 1 second, guys, because I got to get off of this live. But again, guys, it's pinned in the comments. If you want the information to get the blueprint, just let me know. So look, so this is the system.io, right? This is the system that we use. I send newsletters through here. I send everything through here. You see? Everything comes out through here. I just sent my email out to 179 people for this webinar we have coming up Friday, right? So you'll learn the same skills, guys. That's what this is about. But the program is here. And you literally just click a couple buttons. It imports the capture pages and the sales templates in there for you. All right. And of course, you have access to this community. I told you 51,000 people. Okay. So this is how you get started. Guys, let me turn my camera around. Do you have any questions for me? Any more questions? Because I'm going to get off of here because I got my next live coming up. I pinned it. It's in here. And you guys can go take a look. You can go ahead, grab your blueprint. You're going to learn about the programs. I kind of went over them a little bit for you today. You just decide which one you want, whether you want to join the $900 program. That's the one I'm in, Legacy, or the $600 program, or the $300 program, or the $100. And any of those you make income with, right? It just depends on how much income you want to make. That's what you have to decide. For me, the Legacy made more sense because I'm not going to miss any money. I can earn, on a day, I can earn $1,800 selling two $900 programs. Or somebody might buy a $900 program from me and a $600 program. That's why I wanted to set it up so I don't lose anything. I wouldn't join a $100 program if I'm only going to make $100 per day. Don't get me wrong. That's money. That's like $39 a year. But you have to come in where your income goals are. Mine was really large, guys. Okay. So that's it. Any questions? If you guys are watching this on a replay, put the comments down below. I love to go back and read them. Check out the blueprint. It's pinned in this video, guys. And I look forward to seeing you guys again tomorrow. Great call today. Great live today, Sam and Dietz. If you're still on here, I appreciate you. And I will talk to you guys again tomorrow, 12 p.m. EST. Take it easy.